doesn't show it on my main display. Okay. Right. I'm feeling good, but we'll figure out something needed to happen soon. Let's get... Where is me? Yes. View channel. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, you're live. And we're ready to go. Give it a wiggle. Yep, delay's still up there, despite the fact I can't really fix that. Okay. Hide hats on UI. Sorry, just checking some things out. Okay. Commune of Eden, we're probably not going to show because it's a nudist colony. It's surviving though. I kind of want to get the colony going, like get rid of the boring bit in the beginning. So I've been starting games when I'm not streaming and just trying to get them to a strong point, just so that there's a bit of a story, like before they get taken down. Now, first things first is coffee, then, does this make it drop? No, it doesn't. Bring this up. This one. And copy link. That took me a very long time to find. I really shouldn't have. Control V. Throw that in the AOS. Then we get rid of, nearly got rid of OBS, Discord, so my computer's not dying. Okay, so the Hall of the Dead is complete. Hall of the Gods is going to be something else, but we'll get to that later. So how are we looking? Shitloads of metal, shitloads of comps. Glass panes, what was I going to do with that? Make a glass house. Yeah, we can do that later on. So the garage might be our goal. Honestly, we're probably due for a I'm not sure. What's the temperature? 0 degrees. We're heading into summer. My favourite speed's 3-speed. I like to live fast. Spring has begun. Speak of the devil. That was her fault. Who was it? Demeter. Lady of Harvests. The bringer of spring. I'm gonna... Who's one of my best crafters? Let me have a look. War's actually a really good one. We might get him on that. We're missing the granite, so it means we're using the granite on something. Oh, a new supercomputer. Animals are still starving. If they're starving it, yeah. Hestia's probably struggling. The colony is getting quite big. She does have a bit of a trip to get there, doesn't she? This will make her a little bit quicker. There you go. Normally you do end up needing multiple cooks once your colonies get quite big. Okay. I probably should be doing more about the animals, but you know what it is? I can't hear myself speak. Got turned it to. There we go. Alrighty, so it was actually kind of coincidental that where the fuel source for the garage is probably going to be here. I feel like I want to build like the wall defining it first. We can do that by how far can we? Oh no. It's a massive mood debuff if you cut that down. And the thing is, if you build too many walls near it, or you build anything within this green circle, I think, yeah. Oh no. However, we can just build in. When do you start getting annoyed? About there. Okay. There's always a way past it. Next around it? Yes. Yes. So one. Like my rule is always 3 levels deep. Like they get tired and bored once they get through the second level. I've found. We will dig into here now. That one of the real perks of building a kill box inside of the mountain is it can't get mortared with artillery. So it's actually maybe a blessing in disguise from old mate. I know who's in charge of nature. Pan, also dead. God damn it. The nature gods didn't do too well. Pan got like her head blown off. Like if she was just walking past and this rifle bot was just like crack. He was like, what? It made me very angry, and I sent out the entire colony, which we nearly lost the colony, but we did win. Of course we did. We're still here. So I'm thinking the new kill box, the front of it should look something like this. key to a really good, in my opinion, kill box is make it very easy for your guys to... Now the big problem with this kind of kill box is when we're going to have to be really careful what we... Okay. Don't worry about it, figure it. I'm thinking just that eventually it'll be filled with traps. I think we can keep this one. I don't like this one very much because it's way too close to like critical infrastructure. So, do we need that? Probably not, but I'm not going to send someone to deal with it. Mining. Let me have a look. A decent kill box is going to need... That's a big space to wipe out. So you can't. There's kind of two philosophies. Either you want to create a lot of distance so that your snipers can get a lot of pot shots in, or you want to keep everything really close so that all of your guns just go off at once, which means the first guy gets absolutely clapped, which is kind of the philosophy of this one. Kill box design. The weaknesses of this one is, of course, if they can start shooting back and tap. Also, if based on how long it takes with the granite doors, it's a little bit difficult to get set up. Also, they've clearly been just ignoring it because of the difficulty level. Me. So I'd be sealing that one up there, I think. Maybe going 2 levels. So what we'll do is we'll just turn that off so I can keep thinking and they don't start building it, like what happened with my barn. I think you can make any way work. So what I'm thinking is, this area here will be turned into a melee room. So I put all of my melee players, my Zeus, Athena, Hephaestus. I think those 3 are my main melee. Who's got the flaming sword? Someone does. Is it Zeus? No. No. I'm now very worried that I've lost the flaming sword. Artemis, Apollo, Hestia. Aristraeus. What happened to my flaming sword? What the fuck? In the war room. There it is. Okay, so I forget what the size is before it starts collapsing, but I'm of the habit almost always of erring on the side of caution when it comes to stuff like that. You kind of want them to mine it out first. The problem is if we mine it out... Okay, this is what we're going to do. Okay, we're just going to go... We're going to mine the inside out first and then hit the last thing in a couple of seconds. Like, they're not going to give a crap about what happens in here, so we can prep that and then just go bang, 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 bang. Knock that out real quick with a priority number 1 on mining. Nice. Okay, so while that happens, we'll get this running, I think. What am I doing? Yeah. So we'll start with the front layer. Might even fill that in later, just because it's like 1 to 2. Cancel it. They've got smart building on, plus it's only 1 layer of walls, so it'll be fun. Okay. Maybe we could fill that with Lucan. are we doing with meals? We're back at 9:13. Yeah, she is actually starting to struggle. Feeding the colony. Just because we've got all of these extra guys. Oh, Wib. Who are you, dude? Wib Burger. Oh, this is the guy that's going to turn on us. Well, sometimes they don't, but oftentimes they do. So yeah. So a little kill box. We're doing really well. I know it might be. We need research. It helps if you research, guys. It's really changed the way I do my research tree as well. Normally I just like chill. But what I really need now is constant granite. So we're gonna go get it on deep drilling. We have quite high handling skills. We should be weaponizing that. What are you? Muffaloes. Wildlife? You tame all the muffaloes. Now, mega sloths aren't terrible as bullet sponges, but they've got a 30%. Oh, I can murder you. Probably not a bad idea to let Artemis do it as well, if we were to do that. Mega sloths are beasts, though. They can take, like, they're not a thrombo, but if they get kept in there, like my thought is, we train them up, and then if it's not looking good, like it's a really big raid, we can doomsday some sloths into them just to hold them on that line to give us as many shots off as we can that can break the group, make it run. I do like. Okay, let's just make sure there's only 2 of each animal. There's something for them to eat, but we're kind of controlling that population. 4 turkeys? Are you nuts? Tame the muffaloes, which the moment they come into the pen, they'll get it slaughtered. Score free meat. We didn't have to chase them around the map. Mega sloth. As long as it's Artemis doing it. Let's see how many handlers we've got. Like, Aristraeus has actually got 11. It's not Artemis at 13. Athena at 8. Athena's pretty decent. Athena's a good all-rounder. Like, what she does, she's very crucial, if that makes sense. Like, medic, can, oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong person. Can hunt, can, it's like Hephaestus. You're so much like Athena. Yeah, like, she's even got, like, basic research skills. Like, there's nothing she can't do at a very basic level, which is kind of really good. She fills in the gaps quite nicely. Who is this? Why? Stop that. Why are you... Oh, I thought that was a cook. Why are you 2 cooking? That explains the food poisoning. Yeah, if you don't know, if you get anyone... They say you're normally fine by tier 5, but Wib is a tier 4. Always turn off their cooking if they're a shit cook. Oh, I know what I've done. Okay. So, checking what I've done is I've put the base minimum to 6, so they won't cook until they're at 6. Fire meals are at 7. So, allowed cooking skill. They need to be at least tier 6 before they're allowed near that cook. Now, what I was worried about is the packaged survival meals, which I have fixed. Good. Why is that being built? I turned all of them off. I distinctly remember doing that. Stop. There's been a couple of times in this game, like it's almost like it's forgotten things I've done. But maybe it was always like that. Maybe it's just me. We've now got 2 giant pillars. Despite myself, the whole of the gods is being made. And then, yeah, we'll get the outside of that done. We'll get this up and ready, and then possibly set up the garage here. Because I really want to set up... Oh, no. We need the cars to be able to get out. Is a fire? Inspired taming Hades. I'm not really big in the inspirations because I feel that you lose time sorting that out. So they should be eating again properly. Yeah, wow, they're well and truly being overwhelmed. I think I'm going to make a call and dramatically expand that hay grass farm. Like, I'll take the hit on earth quality, I don't give a crap. We're also very near hydroponics. I don't want to use it as a barn. I think he is fine as a barn. Let's have a look. Structure, furniture, sun lamp. A big thing about mods that ruin it, have got me a couple of times, is my base has just like lost power. These sun lamps are a mess. Like there's there's so much it's any sun lamp, but these ones at least look different. We do have a lot of power. But the wattage is huge. Like it puts a toll on 23,000 watts excess power. My god. And the great thing about solar panels is they kind of match the solar lights. I'm gonna get this barn done because hydroponics is actually kind of huge, especially if I have a few hay grass megas just to keep the animals going through winter. I'm gonna put this on the back burner. We'll give it a cool name and make it an episode. Stop. Move all the rocks out the front. Anything to slow them down a little bit is always quite good, so while we're not turning them into blocks, they can sit there. Fast is making a bunch of granite right now. What a chad. We do have a bunch of sandstone. Oops, sorry. I was doing something on another screen. Bad habits. How much gold we got? Just enough. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll clear this out. Yeah, they're actually perfectly aligned to hold the entire hall up. That's kind of huge. These ones cross over a bit, but I got a little bit dramatic with them. To be honest, the walls are enough, and the giant pillars in the middle, but it can mean we can remove the giant pillars in the middle if we wanted to. The whole stable is what I'm saying, basically. Do we let them? We can let them. We're going to cancel You. 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 And that should keep it relatively stable. If not, it's rare that you've got rocks drop on someone's head, but it does happen. So yeah, then the great thing about this kill box, because the garage was probably going to be up here now, which being next to a thermal generator I'm not mad at, because this is where the fabricators and more advanced stuff is going to go. Having it inside means that we can... Oh, I just remembered these bad boys. Key moment about uranium slug turrets. Huge range. Basically, it'll one-shot any sniper that sticks his nose around there. So I'm thinking a big-ass, sexy series of slug turrets. Yeah. And then we'll just move all of our little ones in there to provide assistance and support. If a kill box is done correctly, you don't even need to send your colonists, which means they can work through raids, which is huge. But digging it into the mountain also means that your slug turrets can't be mortared, theoretically. I haven't done it before, but we will find out. They shouldn't be able to. I've never seen a raid actually drop inside of a mountain, because that would be broken on the game's part. The great thing, psychic emanate. So there you go. As they sleep, they're getting this nice little mood buff, which is really good. Now they all feeling pretty good. Good. So what did I do with their schedule? Yeah, they're fully on all rec and sleep. It'll be difficult for them. I almost kind of want to move the psychic emanator in here. I will, just so, because they spend most of their time in here, actually. This will just give them that little bit of resistance if something was to happen. Oh, okay. God, I nearly missed that as well. Wait, boys, piss off. We did it. Do I want to keep that there? Okay, I'm going to cancel that. I'd rather it be in the hospital. So that's 4 of them still sleeping. Oh, maybe they're on top of each other? Yeah. Was there only 4 of them? Let me stop this. Why is my brain not working? Oh no, it's not seeing war as a person, I think. Advanced components 2. Nice. So you're not on yet, but 3,000 watts of power. Considering that we generated, why is it dropping? When the sun's not working. When the sun's working, we get an excess of 14,000. So it'll be a strong counter against this, because we're going to need at least 6,000 to get this solar group running. So, including... First thing I like to do, I know it doesn't really matter, but I just like to keep it clean, is I concrete on the ground. And structure, production, orders. Give me a second, brain's kicking in. Mining. My God. Something like that. Yeah, it could be a wooden door. I'm gonna not let this open to the outside, just because there's going to be a lot of expensive equipment in here, to the point where I'm thinking of double walling it. Yeah, I'll let it come down here and then it can be moved out as needed. A lot of animals are starving. God damn. How many meals do you make? She's probably made a stupid amount. Yeah. So we got hunting happening, Muffalo's taming, quest completing. 2 advanced components means that we can, I think, make some more cool shit, which is good. Zeus is taking, yeah, he's got starving animals that are dying. That's my fault. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, we've got an emergency. I didn't notice until. Animals are very good at this. I think it's in the game program that they'll get into spaces they think are built up. It's the animal's job to be generally annoying. For fuck's sake, brain's not working. Yeah, we'll sort out this bit later. There we go. Make sure all of our miners are on this as quickly as possible. Which is our best miner is Gaia, if you wouldn't mind taking over the mining for a bit. Because she's a beast. Okay, well, we'll let him do that. It's funny that they managed to build them first before they sealed it up as well. We have a lot more metal, I suppose. And there we go. A little Roomba got involved. There we go, Gaia. So there's going to be a moment of time where there's a little bit of frenzied, get these animals out. But I'm not. This needs to be just closed off. It is possible that we'll get a raid into here. That's for future me to deal with. Why did she not? Because I think there's getting involved. Things like, I just want to grab that. We grabbing animals? Aww. Yeah, there we go, Astreus. Good work. Now, they won't work until we've powered it up, but another really good mod that I've been using is hidden conduits, which I'm pretty sure is not good for game difficulty, because one of the ways they do it is they light these on fire, and they don't do it with the hidden conduits because they can't see them. Which, Aristoteles, he needs a moment. He lost his son. I love how the life drama seems to be a part of everything. And once this is set up, we'll turn these off. I just want to see their power. Yeah. So you see how we got these alleged corners? This is where I put the heaters and fast drop points. Sometimes it's not bad to put in there. That's my robot's way of telling me that I need to increase the bot radius. Let's have a look. Probably could buy another one. Make life easier. I think I might want a hauling bot first. Maybe I should get some hauling dogs. They leave shit everywhere. Eat all your food. expand allowed areas, bog clean. Oh yes. We haven't had too many like drops from the sky. Probably because the game thinks I'm leveling up a trap or something. This guy's a sneaky sausage. But yeah, the kill box into the mountain actually could be quite broken. And when you're at harder difficulties, like I'm not a very good player, so need to kind of get in there. I also kind of like having lights around the outside at all times. Oh, that was a mistake. Cancel. Nice. Oh, maybe we'll use some of these like crazy outdoor lights. Yes? Oh my god, yes. Makes the room feel like it's really tall. It should connect now. It's generating 3,000 power. We're going to get you to turn them off until the situation's set up. Very cool. Why not have pretty lighting? Okay, let me have a think. So we should have the same situation. 2 squares either side, so we can get a lot of planters in here. Hydroponics. No way. My god. You're a mad lad. We can get an extra 2 here, as opposed to the 1 here. However, we do have another line, so it may not actually be that much of an issue. So where are you at? Yeah, you literally start there. 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's the 2. We come at it from this direction, I can keep this template up. So this line looks like it can take 3, but then we can do this. 2, oh, there was that. Cancel. You have to come in via this way so I can see the lights. Hydroponics. We might have to lose that space there. Ooh, we can get 2 there. Okay, somewhat optimized. Now that's a big expense. So each one of these is 100 resources, and we have 36, so we're going to need 3,600 metal. We do not have that. Each one's also going to need 1 component. That's 36 components. So it's a hefty amount. And I want to make sure I get up to like 5,000 metal before I start unloading it all onto there. But once it kicks off, the amount of resources this generates is just bonkers. And the key point is it's a game changer. Wintertime, because that will just keep generating food. Could it get hot? Don't know if it gets hot. If we do, we'll just build an aircon then. Remember to build a little chimney around it as well. Now I could do it all in stages, but one of my favourite things in RimWorld is watching the hydroponics room just... Wait a second. What the fuck? We nearly missed one, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck? The madness. Am I right? I'm having problems mentally. Why mess around? Yeah. It's like it didn't seem like it was in the right place. You don't get touched. I like seeing it all get built up in one fell swoop. Sometimes you forget about it and you end up with like crazy amounts of, I think it's rice. Oh, Hephaestus. Do we have Bob? Okay. We can get Bob in one fell hit. Putting Hephaestus on 1 for recruitment. We have also the hospitality mod installed, so it means we can actually set up a hotel. And I want it to be one of those like shitty little Greek themed hotels that'll they have to be in their own area and its own thing, because if any of your colonists have abrasive traits, it'll bring down the hospitality. I'm gonna watch this to GTS. Hello, Weltkrieg Dry. How you doing? But yeah, that's a big moment for me, is the deep drilling. So yeah, weirdly enough, we will need this one, but I kind of want to just find a granite mine, just so we can keep filling these storm mines up. So misc. I'm doing it again when my brain doesn't work. Why is that all the time? Deep drills should be in production. I just didn't see it last time. So what you do is you normally just put it in the ground, and if it comes up with granite, then we just leave it. So yeah, hopefully this will mean less starving animals. Hephaestus, what are you doing, buddy? Can you recruit? It's not letting me. Normally the best thing, normally what happens is it's a, someone else got to it before that. So while we wait for his inspiration, we'll just take all of these guys off. Whip. Yeah, I think we might use Web as a secondary cook, but only once we realise whether he's actually not planning to kill us or not. But yeah, this is really good for Blood and Dust. I've never gotten this far. Part of the reason why I started streaming it was like, oh, wait a second, this actually could be a really big game. And it was more to record it for my own purposes. I actually do watch my own content, which is a bit sad, but I'm kind of like, oh, that's just funny stories to me. So I was kind of hoping that he'd be done, but you know what, I'm done with you. Just finish. How? Okay, you're powered. Granite, perfect. Now we just let that run. And it means endless granite chunks in an area where it doesn't really produce much foliage, so we'll take that. So we will get all of the granite we need. We're mining the crap out of everything. because I am not making the move on that until one of the perks of gigantic storehouses. Yeah, but now that I think it though, it might not be enough. We'll fill this up as well. Much metal? What? What's this? Okay, that can deconstruct. It's a wooden dresser. Will we need that? Oh. Yes, we can, in order to speed up recruiting. And we're going to copy settings. This happened because the priority in here is set to low, because I'd rather that this storehouse just be the drop point and it goes off to wherever it needs in the base. Like, Ares is very proud of this room. What's that? Is that the flame sword? Oh, it's a beer. Going blind. Bloody says, I don't know how you appear to my suggestion, but I'll give you another view. Also, you are incredibly quiet. Okay, let me fix that for you. Boom. Does that sound better? I'm not sure how I got into your suggested either. So, I suppose if you're all here, we'll talk about the big plans. This is going to be an internal kill box with uranium slugs. I know Olympus absolutely had these. It's very lore appropriate for Greek mythology. But the main killer point of it is uranium slugs under a mountain cannot be hit by mortars. So basically they're sitting there. Eventually I want to create a kill box so good that my guys don't stop working. So we'll go with that. If you can hear like rain and thunder noises, that's actually deliberate, because otherwise you just hear my computer going because I'm using a webcam mic. So I thought it's on theme for whoever I am, so let me know if you like that or not, and I'll either go with it or ignore you. Another tip is don't always mine all the precious stuff on your map. It's not like they're going to come in and mine it. And what it does is it keeps a lot of the value away from this. This is how the severity of the raids is dictated. If you've got a lot of money, like I'm failing right now because because it's doing that. You want to try and keep that value down so that the raids are less severe. And in Blood and Dust, they're waiting for you to make a mistake. Like one of my people was short on getting a penicillin dose, and immediately got like the plague. So they're just waiting for you to make a mistake, and we've run out of penicillin. So it's not looking good for us. The only way to get penicillin is trade. Oh, okay. How does it sound now? Let me know. Welcome to the stream, Vladdy. Vladdy and Weltkrieg. Are you both European? Maybe I'm kicking off in Europe. Oh, is it possibly because it's got a Greek theme? Also, half the plans I heard you say sound good. Okay, I'll take 50%. So, what are we doing? I'm wondering if, because I've made the titles the Greek gods, because it's a European country, is it... Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just the theme I took on, because I saw this giant mountain and I went, oh, it's a shame you can't build on mountains in RimWorld. But secondly, we could turn this into a whole thing, and so that's why we're doing it. Oh, okay, you're Canadian. Weltkrieg sounds German. Well, there goes that whole theory. Well, welcome to the stream. It also, he's got a German flag, so we've got deduction now. This is a big moment, actually, because these guys need to come out of the sarcophagus and get put into the Hall of the Gods. And in these hall are the 4 people that have died. We've got Pan, Lord of the Wild, Aphrodite, Lady of Love, Hermes of Winged Feet, and Demeter, Lady of Harvests. So these are the 4 gods of this group that got killed. Don't ask, they will come back. Resurrector serum exists. But they're going to be moved into the hall of that, and even if they don't come back, this is going to be a giant rec room basically, and so they're going to be chilling with each other anyway. So we're going to get Hades, probably the best guy to do this. Draft, come here. Yeah, so every single one's named after a god. Now I was going to just accept Wib, but we think we're a bit sus on Wib. He just joined out of nowhere. Yeah, he actually doesn't need to be drafted. I suppose we'll move Aphrodite first. And once she's revealed, we can put her into one of the tombs. Okay, don't bury her there. Storage. It was really funny with Aphrodite because every single one of her injuries seemed to be like anything aesthetic. Like she lost her nose. We're like, oh Jesus. It was quite all of her injuries were aesthetically targeted. What have I done? Assign colonists, and we're looking for Aphrodite. So Hades, if you wouldn't mind, I'll have your meal in front of a dead body. And bury Apollo. No, Apollo. I think Apollo actually does. Yeah. Like they're not going to be particularly. It's actually kind of interesting. All of the settlers moved really close right then, because they get a debuff from seeing dead bodies, especially if it's a fellow colonist. So we'll put her in there. Next colonist will be whoever this is, Hermes. Yeah, of Winged Feet, but he was not fast enough. But yeah, they do come out here, which is kind of like a security risk. He's trying to bury him again. Hermes. He won't do it because he's burying him. So we'll grab Hades and we'll just put him into. So he drops the body. Then move him over here because you'll start picking it up immediately. And then we'll assign Hermes of Winged Feet. Then we grab him again and just, he'll do it properly now. Beautiful. The reason why we're moving the bodies from here is the every single raid they've gone in there and lit a fire because the things are claimed. So we've got a little bit of meat there. We're not looking too good in the food department. However, the farms are probably, yeah, they're all getting planted now. So we're looking all right. Also, we've got the reserve, which is 143 packaged survival meals. I'm a bit worried about them though, because I think like some of my lower leveled cooks made some of them, which may mean a batch of food poisoning. Which is alright. The reason why we set up kill boxes is so that our colonists can get sick. Without it, we're at your Hades. Doing his thing. Okay, Hades, we're going to have you open. What'd I call him? The final act of the gods. Hades. Okay, stop it. Stop it. And this is Pan, Lord of the Wild. Sign colony. Sometimes I had to get a little bit creative with the gods. Like I was like, it was meant to be just like the big 12, but your colony doesn't always give you what you want. So reassign to Pan. It's kind of funny that we're using Hades to do this. Oh, you're already doing it. Good work, Hades. Look, he's already over it. All over it. But yeah, one of the other things is I found this random mod that's just, the description is, I'm too lazy to put it into English, but then like wooden, like you get a 3x3. It's just this random bunch of stuff. We're going to build like a really cheesy Greek hotel somewhere in this at some point. We're using some of the bits now. Like this is going to have like, you can also do a flooring out of white wood, which could be quite cool, and which is nice and cheap. Doesn't have the same aesthetic bonus, but it could actually look really nice. Blinding, the thought blinding comes into my mind, which I don't like, but we'll get in there and we'll have a look. We'll make it blue and white and make it look really cool. I accidentally allowed 2 of the pillars to be built though, which is a problem. Can I just reassign here? No, they have to be out of their tomb. Hey, oh, Poseidon and Persephone are beating the crap out of each other. Let's get a closer look. Persephone. Well, it is Poseidon. Like that's, you picked a fight with the Lord of the Sea. Like what were you expecting? We'll rescue Persephone. Stop getting into fights. Hades, could you please open that still circle? I don't mind if they burn this down now. Okay, what are you doing? Butchering. Oh, you put it back in. Draft, get off it. Undraft. Come up here. It's Demeter. Demeter was a big loss because she was like the main grower, so like our freaking colony starved when she died. And then we got who's a Gaia, who's just better. Eventually I want to try and bring these back. There's also this one here, Humps, the farmhand. He's the son of Astraeus. And he's getting a massive mood debuff, or he actually really hates Zeus because Zeus was the one that like cut him in twain with an axe, like a big with his big giant battle axe, while he was a prisoner in the colony. So he's not happy with the Lord of the Gods. So I'm worried that he'll pick fights at inopportune moments. Did I set that to Demeter, or did I get distracted by the tales I tell? Okay, cool, we're here. We're just gonna get her to bury it and reset his priorities because he might stuff it up. And there we go. Very cool. I kind of like the dark aesthetic. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I do have some random, like I've got a glass roof mod, which I won't be using. We've got 4,000 metal. What does that mean? Well, if I can check where my comps are. Yeah, we're looking good on comps. It means this happens. Boom. And for dramatic effect, we will find every single construction guy and put it on 1. Pull all these guys off. Anything on 1. One of the tips I've watched on YouTube is don't allow this stuff to ever get on 1. I disagree. Anyone who's not needs to be put on hauling. Now they might go to sleep now that I think about it, but that's alright. U1, U1, U1. Okay. Now when it does kick off, it'll be a lot of stuff building at once, which I quite like. Yeah, they might have a sleep first. Oh, we can also give these back to gods. We'll start from the beginning. Zeus, where are you? There you go. Artemis always gets a good one because she's actually the very first colonist. Where's Hades? There you go, Hades. Poseidon and Apollo. Apollo's probably my best fighter. I would even put him like up on par with Ares, which is one of the ones we lost. And he didn't actually die on the field, he was kidnapped, so we might get Ares back. And that was the last episode of the stream. And Poseidon and Apollo. There we go, nicer rooms. Eventually we'll fill this out and all the gods will get their own rooms. We might even give them their own aesthetic, but I don't know how you do that. Maybe different coloured, like, statues and shit. Right. You know, the little things that... Persephone, what are you doing, bud? I want to help. I'm thinking of calling, because it's not just the gods but heroes' names as well, and I'm kind of thinking of like, if we get a really bad, like a colonist with really bad traits, but really high skills, I'm thinking of calling it Pandora, because she's there just to start shit. She's literally the first person to start shit in Greek mythology. For some reason, Lycan's in there. I kind of wanted to train up some wargs as well, but that's a lot of meat. Ambrosia? Where? Not in the base, but that's fine. Right there would have been nice. Astreus, you fail. Unbecoming of the gods. And that's my Roomba, because the Greeks definitely had Roombas. Another mod. That's actually like... also, the gods also had battle tanks, which is something we're going to repair at some point. This is sick. Like, this is going to be a lot of food. And I also like it all getting done at once, because then I can organize it into its different things. This is a lot of metal. It is a lot of comps. It is a lot of risk. And it's got an exposed roof. It's, in RimWorld terms, a pretty ballsy move to do this, because this little bit here is absolutely a target for drop pod attacks or mortar strikes. But, you know, you live and you learn. This, to be honest, this mountain's actually made it a little bit easier because it's got a lot of resources inside of it, I've noticed. We could probably dig up into here and we'll just find like more stuff. It means that this has been very much a on-map centric. I haven't really gone out and done any quests, because the truth of the matter is when you're dealing with storytellers at the higher difficulties, they kind of watch for that. I think I'm on Cassandra, but Randy Random would absolutely delete you the moment he detected Cassandra will as well. Like, she'll hit pretty hard, predictably. It's the main difference. So, maybe we call this episode the whole. Like, I always change the name of the episode at the end after what actually happened, and this is probably going to be the Hall of Harvests, because we don't give a crap about Aries. He'll turn up one day, and that'll be his episode. Aries was a numpty. Like, he was an idiot. He should he's out here as like 30 people jumped him. And then they ran up to the door, turned around and literally walked out with him. And I was like, what? Are you going to make that colony pay? There we go. That's good. So, you can't grow everything, but these are what you can grow. And you want to try and get all of it growing. Cotton's always good to grow because it grows fast, and it's used for a lot of clothing and other stuff. These are always good money makers. Having this kind of stuff, I remember these things used to grow hay grass, and that was insanely overpowered because it would grow so fast that you could fill areas like this with so many animals, and they would always be fed. And it was like, which means leather, it means like all of the things that the animals produce were just made in abundance, and it was just crazy. So it's interesting that disappears because it's under a mountain. Interesting. So let's have a think of how I'm going to set this up. I think we do it. How many have we got? 37. I was going to do it mathematically, but now I don't care. Okay. These 5 are going to be, yep, we're going to keep them on rice. These, how many have I got there? Oh, no, my eyes. 5 are going to be potatoes. These, what are you? Rice. These 5 are going to be strawberries. These 3 in the middle, something I don't need that much of. Tinctoria jumps to mind. I'm going to put them on the heel root, though I might live to regret it because we do go through a lot of it. But at the same time, heel root kind of defeats the purpose of a hydroponics because it's such a slow grower anyway. You may as well just gather it from the wild. So yeah, we're going to put those 3 on heel root. These 5 are going to be on hops, cotton. These 5 are going to be on psychoid. Nearly. These 5 are going to be on smoke leaf. Like, I hit everything. I don't pick one crop. I do as many crops as possible because it just means at the end of the day, my colony is very diversified in its economy, like a very strong internal economy. That means everyone has to buy from us and we don't have to buy from anyone else. The only stuff we need to worry about is like Nutramine and all of the other shit that can't be produced. And even then, like when you've got a really strong internalized economy, you absolutely can get iron, which can be turned into components, which can be turned into advanced components, which then means all of the gear and equipment become unlocked. So that's kind of huge. So now what we do with the rest is we have a think about, I don't want to have more than rice, but we made those 5 rice. So I'm going to make these 2 tinctoria so I can paint things. So it means these 4. Did I make cotton? Yes, I did. Is going to be made into I don't know. Cotton or heel root. I feel that it's blood and dust. When you don't know, meds. We can turn the rest into medicine. Okay, so now before you stuff yourself up, pull these back into... I like construction to be fairly high anyway. And hauling to be at a 2 anyway. Unless they're a researcher, then I keep it at 3 and put that to 2. We'll put you on that, why not? Warden, I really... Did you, Hephaestus, did you even recruit Bob yet? What are you doing, bud? He's in a bedroom. Are you being recruited? Have I stuffed up that? I stuffed up that. My god. Have a chat, because he's got a bonus right now that means he can one shot recruit him. Boom, there we go. Let's have a look at this one. Jealous. As soon as I see jealous, I think of Hera. Construction, plants, crafting. Crafting, her crafting's insane. Like, she would be her fastest normally. However, I went more innovation with Hephaestus, so high intellect over high crafting. Good plants. She's definitely, I think she's a Hera. Yeah, okay, cool. Bio. Nickname Hera. We've called Zeus Lord of Lords. Was she known? Jealous housewife? No. Queen in heaven, maybe? If it fits. Yep, fits. Let me know if I misspelled that. We can change those elements of it. There we go. So she's jealous. So she always has to have the best room. That's alright. Ooh. While I think about it. So I've got a particular drug policy that's designed to stabilize like grieving, or like Aristraeus is on it because he's grieving. But Hestia's been on it for a while and she probably shouldn't have been. Because it stabilized her too hard. Persephone, I don't know what's wrong with her. She's in intense pain because she got her ass kicked by Poseidon. Yeah, okay, that's the only reason. Always check, like, it's tempting in RimWorld to be like sociopathic, but you don't realize how much you benefit from just keeping an eye on their mental states. See, this is my problem. Because it's a drug policy, like it's a series of drugs she was on because she believed that her husband was dead, which is Ares. So she had a really serious negative debuff, which expires in 19 days, but I'm worried about keeping her on that because she'll become addicted to like all of the drugs. And so we want to try and avoid that. So we will take the hit. She does a lot of cooking around the this, so it might stabilize a mechanoid cluster. Now, unlike many, I actually really like the mechanoid cluster because it ends. What's that doing? Medium, literally as I do that. Let me have a think. It's a shame we don't have mortars. I want to get rid of that. I like the turrets. But yeah, I like using mechanoid clusters to deal with raids. So my thought is... It's a shame we don't have a doomsday rocket. So this is going to be a pain in the ass. In a big way. Let's see what I can do. This might be how we lose Apollo. The sooner we can get on this one in particular, the better. So I'm going to pop a hole in the side and we're going to see if we can just like take pot shots and run away. While these guys can't, they'll probably sit over the other side. No issue. We'll come in from the other side and we'll pop shot it from here. Key point is that we can run away really quick. You actually don't have a great range, but you as a rifleman have a huge range. It's a shame we don't have uranium slugs. What are these? Damn it. That would have been freaking nice. Oh well. Silver axe, at least break it down for materials. Okay, Apollos. Let's see what we can do here. Now, I kind of like, I think I said it, the turret's just left. As long as you organize your hunting in a way to be more careful, like all of these animals here are now safe, because you don't want to get anywhere near that turret, because it's a great way of losing someone. Caution is the name of the game. Okay, Apollos, rightio. I'm not sure if the wall gets triggered, but what we're going to get you to do... These are flamethrowers, aren't they? Yeah, they're a mess. Then there is... Is that one too? That's a mech node. Well, now. Your range is getting in. Get ready to run the fuck away, maybe. Now he's a really good shot. He needs to get the shot. Let's put it into play so we get the whole slow motion. Oh no! Accidentally misclicked. Okay. Okay, we're going to let you take a second shot. Okay. What the fuck? He missed. Hades. Okay, yeah, we really don't need that stuff. You can go away now, Hades. Oh shit, buddy, what are you doing? I might leave you right here. I'm getting a feeling he might get hit by this one. He didn't. Why aren't you blowing up? He's taken a hit. Taking another hit. There he goes. Apollos, really quickly get into there if you can. And... okay, huge damage. No damage on the psychic emanator though. Did that get rid of that? No. It got protected. What a bugger. Now the thing is, I thought that was going to work. One. We can maybe go over here. You can bugger off. We still have a chance of hitting that. We'll get one shot off, and then he has to run. Okay, go, and reset them. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Now, he might run all the... okay, yeah, no, you can... For some reason I was really on point with that. We're going to have to start dealing with this, dude. Do you have grenades? Yeah, flashbangs aren't going to work on him. Okay, great with the missing. Keep going. He's not hit it once. Okay, get off the mud. Okay, one slow. Okay. I'd rather he actually chase Hades. If we can get Apollo away, he can like smack him with the charge rifle. Okay, he's nicely slowed. We can work with this. No, you're not that slow, Apollo. Oh, scheisen. Keep moving that way. Pay attention to your surroundings would be the advice. Keep going, Hades. Oh my god. What's your range? Your range should be... Oh, you just got away. That's a tree. Oh, I don't like... Yeah, just keep going. I'm going to use advantage of this range. Keep tapping him, Hades. We're going to start bringing him down this way. Because we're going to try and keep these buildings between us. Yeah. Love your shooting skill, Hades. Down. Maybe start going this way too, just to keep the range. Apollo, we're going to take the shot. Because I think he's now on Hades. That's some damage. That's some stopping damage. The side is like, what? So we're going to have a problem down here. I think they're not interested in these two at the moment, just based on their behavior. We might have a kill box situation soon. So, drafting, we're going to up that door. Leave the potatoes! That, and that are going to be reset. Draft, get in there. You'll probably come in from various directions. Now, don't take your eye off that side though. Why are you not dying? Okay, Hades, we're gonna shoot down this way. As quickly as possible. Yeah, get a little bit closer. Okay. You're dead. Beautiful. Keep going down here, Apollos, because you're... Okay. It's not doing too badly. Eminent attack just inspires me to trade. So those are the big doors going down. That's the touch. Leave that open. Open that up. Come out. Decide no. It's normally just a good idea to get everyone drafted. And we'll keep you near the Psychic Soothe. So here, for now. Might try and get some pot shots. Your gun is actually, I think, the equivalent of a sniper, and it's a little bit further than a charge rifle. So it's not worth taking those. Oh no. Go that way. Let's see if I can like make him a little bit curious in that way. Yeah. You want to try and just avoid any and all injuries, but I think Apollos is right. We'll get these two down here. Good, he's slowed down a bit. Apollos can do a lot of damage against this guy, I think, as long as he's not getting overwhelmed by the rifle body. Play my numbers right. Yeah. Okay, we've actually moved him along. This buys us some time. It's actually not terrible. Hades, once you get us down there, just return to the base. It's better just to control the one. Righto, mate. Take a shot. Boom. Damage. Decent. That was a single shot. Keep running. Did we pay for it? No. Return to base. Take another shot. Boom. Good damage. No. Damn you. Didn't get me. Boom. How much damage have we done? 75. The key thing to watch is you. I reckon we can kite this guy for a bit. I think I'm feeling so good. The key point is to slow you down. So I'll put them all on chicken, except, and take all of these guys. Everyone bar Apollo. I think Apollo can handle this. Yep. Good amount of time. Okay. Stop. You're probably already doing it. Take another crack. Boom. That was all three of them. 64%. Draw him back. Good thing is he's not bleeding out. He's not feeling great about it, and he would like some food, but we may have actually paid for that one. Yeah, it's really close. Not a bad idea to maybe use this pile of iron that I'm going to need. He's actually a lot faster than we might have. I've got an idea. Athena. She's a bit. No, she's actually feeling pretty good at the moment. We're going to bring you down here and we're going to put you in attack range of this. She's got a shield belt. Yeah, the gun, you can tell by the little gun that he's definitely looking for Apollo here. Okay, we've still got a bit of room to move, so we're going to go this way. We might have... Yeah, no, we're all good. What's your gun doing? We could probably just like charge him with Athena. Oh, he's like, oh fuck. Once she gets close, she's using a mono sword called Navana, which gives her like a really stupidly fast attack speed. Just make sure Apollos doesn't get neglected. We'll pull you back to here and let you take a shot. And you missed. Mistakes were made. Athena can absolutely take this pikeman. Yeah. Apollo. This guy's like, what? Okay. Get back in sight. Yeah, we're going to close in. Athena, you're done. Roll out. Stop. And you're just going to pelt this dude. Yep, he's turning around. He's breaking. Apollo's not looking good. %. The question becomes, do we just like rush this? That Inferno cannon can be nasty. Who else have we got? We've got Artemis. Gaia got a machine. We could bring out Hephaestus and Athena and like tag him. They've both got shield belts. So I'm going to draft both of them, get them together, and we're going to basically shift him out so Apollos can just go back. shot. And let's go. Gorgeous. Oh, now we just go. And you missed. This won't take long. Oh. Yeah. We'll bring this up here. Oh, good. I was like, did he just get whipped to the post? Well, you did not need it. Did I stuff that up? No, I just can't see it. Closing. There we go. Where is Artemis? On her way. So she's got the sniper rifle. I'd get mad at her, but every time she misses a shot, her shooting gets better. Does she lose every time she misses? I did not know that. Or progress until. Never mind. Just keep an eye on her and let her go if she gets too badly set. Okay. We might need to bring out Apollo again. Let him sleep though. But this is a very, very careful way of playing. It's just because the difficulty is harder than I'm used to. Why is Hestia having a problem? Oh, you know why? I took her off her moderate. Oh, the drone is also messing with her. Okay, we're gonna have to assign drug policy on all females. Mod drone. Artemis is still relatively stable. I think. Yeah, you put them on that and that should stabilize them because they're currently being messed up by this. Come on, Artemis, I believe in you. We'll keep an eye on her, so she's definitely dropping. I'm going to call it there. Go home. Apollo, you're healed. At this time, we're going to wait for you to get stabilized. That's such a Hestia thing to do. Breaks a room and then fixes it. Sorry. Apollo's quiet. We need someone with a decent... Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Guy's got decent. Guy's also a Famali. Okay. Good thing would be if Gaia can get close because she's got grenades as a sidearm. Here we go. Draft. Bring you over here. You get the angle right, like we can get relatively close. Awesome. Should probably get on that, I think, because we are using up a lot of iron right now. Oh, it also helps if you turn these on. Let me think about the ranges of this. And then you get hit into that one. Yeah, no, you have to do what we did before. Charge rifle is just not long enough in range. We should have just grabbed the sniper rifle. We'll see as soon as we get here. Yep. Okay. Who? Poseidon. Hungry. Maybe eat, dude. What are you doing? Something's happened with the food supply. Okay, unlocking that. Still haven't got me yet. Getting some damage done. Ooh, that was a close one. I'm getting a little too brave. brave. If she gets hit, she gets hit. She's in rain. Now if you catch it, looks like that one's going to miss as well. Yeah. If you're quick enough. Sometimes they're locked in animation. Oh, very close. Okay. No, I'm going to say. Just. That's going to be a miss. Come on, Gaia. That's going to be a direct hit. Oh no, two. That tree is doing some work. Right. For God's sake, can this just die? That'd be nice. Ooh, yeah, that was good. That was a good dodge. Yeah, we don't need you to do that. Over here. It might be getting its eye in. Yeah, we dodged that one too. I love how I'm talking about like a NPC mob, like it's getting its eye in. This should be the last shot if she hits it. She doesn't hit it. She's hit every other one. Yeah, she got hit. I knew it. She's good because it's raining. There was something funny about that, wasn't there? Every other, no issues. Then she takes a shot. It doesn't even get halfway, and then that one hits her directly. I don't know. I don't know, buddy, about that one. Could we have done that without? Nope. Okay, we'll head up here. Get into our position. You can put that out if you want. There we go, we've got it. There it goes. And now we leave that there to just decompose because it's not worth destroying these for. These are much more useful left because a large raid will attack them first. Thank you very much, Gaia. You may return. Easy money. Slow reaction on that guy. Yeah. Oh, this gun in particular that's its big weakness. Is that there's like it's got this slow animation charge point, so it can't react quick. In particular, so we're going to drop you because that is Apollo's gun. Thanks, Apollo. Apollo put in good work there. We'll all agree. Yeah, don't really wear armor much either. Like, I think if you need armor, you've stuffed up your kill box. That's my philosophy. We're starting to get biofuel again, which normally is a sign that... Let's have a look at you. Maybe we're making kibble? I'm not sure. Or meat is getting low though. So this is where we change our strategy a little bit. We instead hunt well and truly away from our new security system in the north. And I might send a few crack snipers to wipe out that sloth. There's only 3 of them, might be worth killing them. Cool. We can definitely see like a trend happening. So what's Hestia doing? Hestia's having a nap. We respect that. We haven't had any food poisoning yet, so that's good. Okay, we're gonna go up here so we don't trigger that. And we're gonna turn this off. And then that frees 30 meals to keep whatever's going on until we've had a situation correct. So what's Hades doing right now? Shearing buffaloes. Good source of money. But yeah, we've run out of meat, so that's the weakness there. Let's have a look at our cooks. We did mess with that mechanic previously. Guy's having a nap. Yeah, so a lot of our undercooks are off doing other things. This should correct itself. What happened to our growers? How's our power situation now that we've got 3,000 watts coming out of it? Not exceptional. It means just we need a bigger battery pack. And we shall build it. The holy batteries? Yeah, no, we won't. Probably not. We're running out of granite as well. That's fine. Well, considering we've got 2,000 already cut up, that could be the guiding light. Very good. How warm is it out there? It doesn't really get hot enough for the aircons. We do need a battery spot. Oh, we've got this fair bit of room in the middle. Because that's not going to last the night. Why is it still on? Shouldn't you have turned off at night? Oh, it is turned off. It is turned off. And it's still taking power. So something bad's happened. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Because it's just about making the batteries last until morning, at which point the solar panels come in and fill them up again. Is it right to put it there? Because you do get fires right next to the medicine. Yeah. Just cancel that. Probably don't put fires right next to whatever could happen here as well. Well, it has got that there, but it's in its own contained room. Where, oh where shall I put them? Okay. It's not like I haven't mined to the 18th. go 4. And we build a giant battery pack there. And just for security, I don't think we can. That's alright, not going to be a big deal. We are losing power. So what we can do is hit a few of the big things and just turn them off temporarily. That's a reconnection. Yep. The negative is still quite high. Oh no, we're starting to get a power return. So we're like right on the cusp. The lights turn on. Power generation's huge. It's nuts. The batteries. we may have overdid it with the solar panels. It's taking no time to fix the power situation. We are going to build up a giant battery pack though, so it lasts the entire night. And this is despite those two being turned on. Grid excess is 22,000 watts. We did too much. But I prefer to have too much power than too little. We growing? Yay! I remember how I said how this was going to be like a big moment, and then it's just trickling into planet now. See this stuff here? It's already ready to be harvested. Or nearly. 72. Yeah. I realised that based on where my profile pic is, you can't really see all of that extra little bit of information. Someone's killing chickens. Stability. No amount of plasteel and components is worth that. How many is that? 1. Oh, the plasteel's fine. It'll just sit out there, and eventually someone will raid that, and then I might get that while that space is free. Oh, nice. We needed them. It's a couple of mufflers being brought in. 3 mufflers. While we're here, we're going to get on that as well. More cloth. Okay, well, we've got a spare prisoner room. We have a spare prisoner. Select the contained creature. This is Latch. He is kind. He has really terrible traits. Quite young, a young female. We are looking for an Eros. And as I've said, gender doesn't really have much to do as to why a god becomes a god. It helps, but it's not the deciding factor. Will he do anything? You know what? He's a good... We do need... Now that we've got a lot of specifically powerful individuals, we kind of need a couple of all-rounders. And other than plants, he can do a little bit of everything. She can do a little bit of everything. So I think we're going to release him. And it should be Apollos who does it. Because she's going to come out bleeding. I've literally just grabbed her from a prison colony, from a raid, and just threw her in there. She might die, that's no problem. Capture Latch right now, thank you. And tent, beautiful work. I should put a little drawer out here with medicine. I might do that actually. Zone, stockpile zone, right there. I'll shrink that first. That was my fault. That was my bad. I should have thought of that. Get rid of that and then build that so it's a separate thing. Clear all. Manufactured. We just want herbal medicine. Put it to critical. Now if this is right, I'm going to put you down to important so that this always remains full and it'll only be 10. We're going to need to change that haircut. Actually, while I think about it, Hera, could you deal with that? We should be right until that's done. We might keep these turned off till then. Did I just turn off the light? Oh my god. That needs to be turned off. We should be right. Hera, if you wouldn't mind... Where did I put the barber station? What? Oh, it's over here. I'm going to give you what I think Hera's hair was. She always came across as a bit of an Abigail. You know what? That's her. That's it. And now she's perfect. No, I'm kidding. Where's the notepad? There we go. Wib hasn't turned on us yet. I assumed he would, but he might actually end up being... He's a misogynist, he's a misogynist, but he's tough. Mining, shooting, vengeful child, Hercules? Question mark? Nah, strongly with the Hercules. Vengeful child. Not sure. There's life. Oh shit, we've nearly done a 2-hour stream. I try to keep these about an hour, and like what I'll do is I'll actually reload the game from, like I won't play this game today, and I'll come back tomorrow and we'll go from where we left off, keeping them nice and short. So I don't know what you'd call this. The Hall of Harvests probably will be this episode. It'd be nice to get a harvest, as that will be our final act, when we get something harvested. I was a bit like Zeus, really. What are you doing? Why is there no heal root? Probably because you're not high enough a grower. Yeah. Gaia's been put onto mining. I think that might be what's stuffing us up. Yeah. So when she wakes up, which she just did, assuming simple meal. Like, look at that. Can you see that? You can't see that. She's... mood is incredibly important in RimWorld. It's everything. Like, it's crucial. It's worth having stockpiles of drugs to keep it up. It's worth having... making silly things to keep rooms up and running. It's worth making large rooms for. Doing anything and everything you need to keep their mood up. Even if you take substantial risk, putting in doing quests for psychic emanators is worth doing. Yeah. But yeah, the Hall of Harvests. I hope you have a nice day, and I will see you not tomorrow. Got something to do I need to do tomorrow. I will see you the day after. Have a good one.